The 2019 Summer Acting Program at the Maggie Flanigan Studio provides actors with the training they need to have long careers. Bryce Delacroix talks with Katie in this interview about the 6-week summer acting program.
Really, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't know. It's more like I didn't have like a fit. I didn't have a fit place to go to and really find a home and really study and be taken seriously and have an art form and craft to really hone in. Everything else is very like, let's get you in and out, in and out, in and out. And I'm just not like that. It's about the craft and understanding it and really using it. It's going to be my living someday. And
had you studied Meisner previously before you took the 6-week summer intensive?
I have, so I have an idea of it. They say that everybody has their own tune on Meisner and this and that, and I can understand that. I was given the root of it, and I'm given this route, and I like this route a lot. So.
And what happened during the 6 weeks that changed your perspective on training?
Having a set of standards of perfection. That was really narrowed down and made clear to me, and having a point of view, having a strong point of view and taking it personally, and as Charlie would say, cut glass and go to California and hot coals and all that, and yeah, being really specific about your work and take it personally. Because if you want to do this, you have to have a standard of perfection within yourself and in the craft. So, yeah.
And what did you learn about yourself that was a surprise or that changed you?
The dedication. If you want it, you got to get it. This is New York. This is a hustle and bustle town. You can't just wake up and be like, I feel good, I'm going to work in today. You got to put in that work every day and get it and grind and move. Really, really do it for yourself and for the career. Because if you want this for you, then you'll go and get it and you'll find whatever you can to get it. So, yeah.
And you lived in LA previously.
Correct.
So what do you find to be the biggest difference in classes you've taken in LA, acting classes? This isn't your first class. You've been working, studying. So what's the biggest difference you've noticed from training in LA to training in New York?
Actors in LA work out in the gym. New York actors work out in the theater. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
And since you did study at some other studios and with other teachers, how has Maggie Flanigan Studio been different for you?
It is very honed in. They're not going to just take everybody, they're not just going to take anybody and just and put them through the mill. If you are serious about this craft and you show dedication and you show commitment, the studio will give that back to you and give that opportunity of whatever they can. And it's upon yourself to get it. And that's what's different about others. This studio is that they care, they're willing to work with you, and just come in and get it. Just really get it for yourself.
And what has the sense of community been like here for you over the course of the 6 weeks? 6 weeks when you're thinking about it isn't a long time, but you're here 3 days a week, 3 hours a day, you're rehearsing, you're working with your classmates. How has that enhanced your experience this summer, the sense of community?
I think it starts with our teacher, Charlie. He has really made an impact on our class and has really brought our class together and really has inspired all of us. And it's pretty crazy to see everybody at the beginning of the class be like nervous and scared, and then 6 weeks later they're like doing scenes and breaking down, and it's phenomenal. And I have to pay respect to Charlie, our teacher. So he's able to do that. He's so confident and about that, and I really appreciate that.
And what's it like to be in class and have a bad day?
Be in class and have a bad day. You know what? For me, sometimes I bring it in and I'm sitting there, but when you see your teacher, Charlie, or when you see other classmates and you have a passion for your craft and you want to get in and get up on that stage and you just want to let it out, then you can. you can, because it's allowed. It's a safe space. We all have problems. You know what? Use that. Use that for your craft in a way.
And was there a moment in class or a part of the activity or a moment in rehearsal where something, where it really started to click for you or all fall into place? Because, you start with the repetition and you're like, where is this going? And then you get a little bit of information each class as you go along. So was there a moment in time where you felt it really sink in or connect for you?
Yes. You have to trust the process. Trust that your teacher knows what he or she knows what he's talking about, and trust and really just go put your ego to the side and do the repetition or do what you've been asked and go 100% at it. So yeah, there is a point where you get to where if you just relax, do it over and over again, and you understand, you'll get to that point. It's all about trust within the process and trust in yourself.
And how would you describe Charlie as a teacher?
Charlie is a teacher. He's interesting, but other people have opinions about how interesting he is. But you know what? Like for me, I just take what he says. I don't take it personally, and I do the work. Because there's a saying, check your ego at the door. A lot of people can't do that. He's there. He wants you to succeed. But more importantly, you have to want to succeed. He can give you so much. But if you're not willing to put in the work, then you're not going to get very far. But Charlie he's one of the best, in my opinion. And yeah.
And what would you say to someone who, like yourself, was looking for something more? Maybe they had done a lot of classes, they were hesitant to commit to another program, another intensive. You took a really big leap of faith, and you were in LA, came to New York to commit to this program. So what would you say to an actor who was struggling or felt like there was something missing and they needed more training, and they were thinking about doing a summer intensive?
Doing research, asking questions, coming to the studio if you can, inquiring, just load that question gun up as much as you can with how you want to take your career and where you want to steer it. There's definitely other techniques, Strasberg, Adler, Meisner. It's all about what you want to do and how you want to put that work in and where you want to find yourself. I'm not trying to sell this. I'm literally telling you, like, if you put in the hard work and you want to do something to the best of your ability and you have standards for yourself and the studio has standards, you're going to meet them. So yeah, but do your research about the craft and understand that when you come here, this is what the studio offers. Have your questions ready, and then if it marries, it's a good fit. If it doesn't, keep it moving.
And what about the Meisner technique resonates with you so much? Because like you mentioned, there are a lot of techniques, maybe you've studied some before, but I know when I found the Meisner technique, that's the one that felt like it resonated the most with me. So what is it about the technique?
It's imaginary. It's imaginary, obviously, as you well know, but if you can build anything from your imagination.
The Maggie Flanigan Studio trains professional actors based on the life work of Sanford Meisner. Actors who are interested in experiencing Meisner training exactly as it was conceived by Sanford Meisner can enroll in the 6-week program at the studio this summer. Apply online or call the studio with questions. Call 917-789-1599.